Hello, and thank you for joining me once again for the latest installment of The Vault. My name is Julie Fry, and I'm the curator at Stan Hywet Hall and Gardens. Today we're going to follow up a little bit on the story in the spring magazine that focused on a lot of that back and forth between Post & Sons, who was the original architect hired for the project at Stan Hywet, and Charles Snyder, who was the lead architect who broke away from Post & Sons and then created an internal dissension within the project that FA had to really referee over about 3.5 years as the house was being built. There was actually another incident that happened with the main contractor, the McAllister Company, at the time. There was a dispute over the amount contracted to build the house, the carriage house, and the gate lodge at the time. And McAllister ended up taking FA to court to sue him, claiming that he was not paid what he was promised for these projects. So the quote is written from FA to Charles Snyder, the architect, on May 19th, 1916. Judge Phileas found against me on the garage to the amount of $55,980, on the gate lodge $16,514, and on the gate posts $1,422, from which should be deducted interest. The decision was made on purely technical grounds and what seems to me to be upon a false basis, namely that you and Palmer were my representatives in the sense that you could bind me to a contract. My feeling is that the decision is basically wrong and robs me of at least $20,000. So this was something you can see that dragged on past the family moving into the house. It went through several sessions through the court system as they tried to decide whether FA was justified in not paying those additional expenses to McAllister, or if McAllister indeed was owed those funds based on what he claimed were promises made by the men that worked for FA when building the service buildings on this property. So there seemed to be no end of headaches here when constructing the estate at Stan Hywet Hall and Gardens. All of the logistics, all of the workmen and vendors, it was just a constant headache for FA, unfortunately. So thank you for joining me once again for the latest installment of The Vault. I look forward to sharing more again with you soon.